host of NBC Nightly News?
Lester Holt. I
Yeah, just looking at his picture.
I'm glad his poster's back up though.
I know. Do you know?
He might be. I mean, if the poster's up, it must be real.
So
Hi, Jeff. Jeff is making a cameo appearance.
He's not because nobody can see him.
Oh, nobody can see it. Can they hear us?
They can hear you just fine.
they can hear us?
We're just having a little,
Dude, Mondo Duke.
I've got a little blink thing happening right here.
There we are.
There we are. Hello, Jeff. Keeping us set. But anyway, yeah, Lester Holt. Is he still the host?
I
remember him from, he was on Dateline. I'm a big Dateline fan.
Was Dateline like, hi, I'm Chris Hansen?
Yeah,
Chris
Dateline,
Hansen?
yeah, he did that too.
Yeah.
But Dateline, like, he's more killing mysteries, murder mysteries.
So I'm sure you've been keeping up with Big Brother.
Big Brother tonight, big night. Elimination
Is it
night.
over? Is it
No,
almost over?
we got about, well, I don't know how much longer it has, but there's 6 or 7 left right now in the house. But they'll try to get it to the end pretty quick. So they'll probably have, like last week was a triple elimination.
Nice.
So they got rid sort of all the dead weight and stuff. And so tonight it's Christmas and Tyler up on the block. Christmas was the target. However,
This is a person named
the
Christmas?
house is starting to turn. Yes, Christmas. So that was sort of my favorite. She was my favorite. I wanted her to win. But then now, like, evidently she's very angry at times. So,
Well,
but they didn't, they don't portray that. But listening to the other house guests, like she's got a gun tattooed to her hip. And one of the guys was like, yeah, you think I'm going to mess with her? She's got a gun tattooed to her hip. So,
yeah.
but you didn't really see that. She seemed very nice. But she's shown, which living in solitary confinement for 3 months, which is how long they do it.
They're not solitary if they have roommates.
Yeah, but they can't leave the house.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess
And
you're right.
I mean,
But basically, Big Brother is like Survivor.
it's like
but
COVID.
It's inside.
It's like COVID quarantine.
It's like
really,
quarantine.
it really is.
Maybe that's why viewership is high for that show, because it's relatable.
It is, well, especially now.
How
more
many
than
seasons?
ever.
What season
I think
is
this
this?
is like 20-something.
I
And
didn't
this isn't
realize it
just
was
Big
that long.
Brother. This is Big Brother All-Stars.
Oh, so this is the best of.
This is, well, yeah, but
the
only
essential collection.
2 former winners on the show. One of them still left. See, and I didn't start watching Big Brother till about 3-4 years ago. But I'm hooked.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it should be a big night. I've got it recorded. Many things going on
We
right
have
now.
an all-star panel today.
Well, we do.
All-star guests.
Our guests shortchanged us, so it's you and me.
They dropped us for the Today Show, from what I understand. Regis and Kelly. Well, Regis, rest in peace. He's
oh
not
gosh,
even.
yeah.
God, sorry about that. Didn't mean to throw that back, but it's okay. We're the 2-man show today.
The Today Show they don't do it live anymore, do they?
Well, probably not right now, but
They used to be like in the back was like Al Roker. He'd be out on the streets.
we need that. Maybe
need
through
that
the
Al
green
Roker.
screen, we could have an audience like dying to get in.
Oh, but they're all out there.
Could we do
Just
that?
Camera, could you pan
Just
around?
put some.
and-
Yeah, can we pan around?
get a
But just
real
have
quick shot of them?
everyone wanting to be in the shot.
Yeah,
That'd be
Anyway. We'll wait
because they're always waving at us.
I know.
The
Yes.
masses.
It is. So
About 100 people in the mall today.
besides Big Brother tonight, we have a huge. Well, we'll talk about. We'll go ahead and get into the Angelo State Fall World
Absolutely.
Series.
Let's do it.
Because that's what we were supposed to. Really, our guest. That was pretty much going to be the show. So
Should we give them a shout out?
We're a little. No,
No, maybe not.
So we're gonna, unlike every other week when it's really scripted and we stay on task. This week we're gonna have to wing it.
We were winging it.
I have to get a sip of my beverage.
Or- you all right there?
La 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 la.
There he
Okay,
goes.
There it is.
There he goes.
I'm good. Anyway, so Game 4, pivotal Game 4 of the Fall World Series, and
Tonight.
is tonight, 6:30 p.m. at the Fafkus Foster Field at First Community Credit Union Stadium.
Originally slated for 7 p.m. So if you have an old flyer or see an old post,
Yes.
it says 7. It's 6:30 now.
6:30.
So make sure you
change it. We
come
have
on
people
out.
get out of
It'll be
class
great weather, I think.
It is. It should be great, and hopefully it should be a great game. So the first 3 games, and we'll really outstanding. So Friday night opened up 6:30. And I mean, I don't know. You're more able to do the clicker and stuff up in the stands. How many folks were there? What a great crowd
At
on Friday
least
night.
1,200 people. At least 1,200 people from what I could gather throughout this. It was spread out. It's outdoors, safe. 1,200, at least 1 million people. But no.
Yes.
It was great. The fireworks were great. The atmosphere was good. It's great to see, families from all over being safe, of course, and all that stuff. But it was just a good atmosphere. It felt like normal, even though it wasn't, but it kind of was. So that was a good thing. I think our student athletes needed that, our student body needed that, and our family supporters and community members needed it. So the fireworks show is pretty good.
Man, it is unbelievable. They continue to amaze, and thanks to Dr. Javier Flores and his department is that
Department of Fireworks.
what would I call that? His area?
Yeah. What's another word for fireworks?
Explosives.
Minister of Explosives.
Minister of
That's his name.
Okay.
I'm the Minister of Culture. He's the Minister of Explosives.
Ramparts. Because ramparts, like in ramparts, those are fireworks, right?
The ramparts
bursting in there.
Yeah, the bombs
from
bursting
the
in there.
national anthem.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe the Minister of Ramparts.
The Minister
Although
of
that
Ramparts.
sounds a little bit like ramfarts, which
Well, it
I
kinda
don't
does.
know if you can say that.
I think that's gonna get bleeped out
there.
in post production.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Or rap farts, which is from Caddyshack. Remember when the priest, like he's shooting golf, he's having the best, and he misses a putt, and he says rap farts. And,
So I watched Caddyshack for the first time, like not that long ago. I mean, I'd seen it on TV, but back when I was a musician, I'm not anymore, but back when there was an old band I used to play with that always would warm up to a Kenny Loggins song called
I'm
All Right. Never knew.
Great
I mean,
song.
I just knew. So when I watched Caddyshack the other day, that was like the main song of Caddyshack. I had no idea.
Have you ever seen the video?
No. Is
It's
it
outstanding. It's
Is
Kenny-
Rodney Dangerfield in it?
No, it's just Kenny up on the stage, but like back, and he's got like it's a peach, not pink, but a peach colored like parachute pants and matching top.
Nice.
And Kenny,
Is he still around? Is he still recording?
I don't know. Him
Loggins and
Christopher
Messina?
Cross maybe going on tour.
Maybe so.
I would love to see Christopher Cross.
I don't know much of Christopher Cross.
Christopher Cross, he sang the theme song from Arthur, the movie with Dudley Moore.
Don't know it.
Outstanding cinematic masterpiece. Ride Like the Wind.
Nice.
You know none
Don't
of these?
know any Christopher Cross.
Oh my goodness, he was booked to play Kramer's Millennium Party in 2000.
Kramer who?
Cosmo Kramer,
Oh, nice. Huh.
but he was booked on the wrong day. Long story. So anyway, and then I guess before we get back to the World Series, Eddie Van Halen.
Eddie Van Halen. What a loss. What a loss.
So if you do come out to tonight, I believe it will be all Van Halen all
BP?
the time.
Yeah.
As far as a tribute to the.
So dare
One of
I
the greatest
ask, do you
guitar
have an
players.
essential Eddie Van Halen song that you like is your go-to?
Oh wow, no, and I really am not a huge Van Halen fan.
Sorry, fans.
I like Van Halen, and then that's the thing. You get in the argument, and most people
They're
do
too-
you like Van Halen with David Lee Roth,
Right.
or Van Hagar?
Van Hagar.
And see, I'm in by far the minority on
I'm the
this.
David Lee Roth guy.
I'm Van Hagar.
See, that's and it's complete. It's like the Beatles and the Stones. It's that different.
Yeah.
I like early Van Halen for the most part. Hot for Teacher was a great song. Eruption, but I really like that song "Dance the Night Away" because it's from that movie about Mars. Can't remember had I think Matt Damon in it or
Oh yeah, the Martian.
anyway
the Martian.
Maybe it was the Martian, but there's a sequence where they're all floating
Yeah.
and that song is playing while they're floating. And
Really?
it always reminds me. I was a kid when that. I was
So
younger.
if I had to go like Panama,
Panama's good too.
The Cradle Will Rock, love that song. Diamond
Running with the
Down.
Devil was Hagar, right?
Nope. Running with the Devil was.
See, all the
was
good
David.
songs were David Lee
No,
Roth.
but see, then Sammy came in and their sound like,
Changed.
Like David Lee Roth. Matter of fact, so my son, Cannon, who has been like asking, hey, classic rock, he's getting into that. And I guess what I grew up on is now classic rock, not the Beatles and Stones and all that. But so I was like, well, yeah, Van Halen. And so we were actually coming back from somewhere, and I had it on my XM radio on Hairband Nation, and they were playing all Van Halen. And so I explained they had 2 lead singers, and so they played a song with Sammy.
Yeah.
And then they played a song with David Lee Roth, and he was like, yeah.
Just night and day.
The first guys, so much.
So
David Lee Roth just did a lot of, ow!
Yeah.
That
was good. That was a good David Lee Roth.
Thank you.
I thought it was him.
And then, Sammy I thought was much more professional. How about that?
Sammy Hagar reminds me a lot of Riley.
Riley Peterson?
Yes.
They look alike.
I think Riley Peterson from our team is...
Riley could maybe go down to Cabo and run the restaurant while Sammy's on hiatus. But
yeah, it seems like we've lost a lot of Titans in 2020, but celebrate them on the field, play some music.
Yes. So what's your favorite Hagar?
What is it? I don't ride 50. What is it? I don't drive 55.
That's Sammy, just Sammy.
That's solo Sammy. I don't know if I know. What is the big Right Here, Right Now was a big...
Right Here, Right Now, that's Van Halen.
I just remember those two.
The video.
Yeah.
Video was very, lots of clips.
But I don't think I could probably... I know more David Lee Roth Van Halen than I do Sammy Hagar.
Yes. I like, Summer Nights. Cabo Wabo is a good song. They had a lot. But it's a very different... It's much more commercial sounding, I probably would say, with Hagar than David Lee. But now David Lee Roth solo stuff, like Yankee Rose, one of the greatest
Those
songs
are the deep
ever.
cuts. I'm like that with Clapton and like the Beatles and stuff like that, but I don't know too much other than the big band like Van Halen. I don't know much of their solo stuff.
So anyway, back to the World Series.
Yeah.
So game 1, again, it was a good game, a very competitive back and forth affair.
Yeah.
Late, the Ramit 19s found a way to score a couple and won 7-5. Came back. Game 2, a must win.
Yeah.
For the Moon Pies. They answered the call. Came out of the gate swinging. I think they got 4 runs in the first inning, and were able to hang on. Still well played game. And then game 3 on Sunday, pivotal rubber matchup, and the Ramit 19s.
So the Fall World Series isn't something new, and I feel like most colleges do this, right?
Yes,
they scrimmage each other
Yes.
in the fall. And so my question as an outsider, though, is what's the goal? Like, what are you trying to accomplish with the Fall World Series? What is it? Is it? I mean, it's obviously fun for supporters and fans, but I mean, player-wise.
Well, as a coach, the biggest thing you're trying to get through is not getting anybody hurt.
Yeah,
that's number one. But it's the end of the fall. Mm-hmm. We've been going at this for us, it seems like about 60, 70 days. But and you get tired. And what we do during our fall is we play each other. We inter squad quite a bit. And so this is the exact same thing.
Yeah. Except,
however, we put on the uniforms. We don't change teams. So generally, during the regular season, you're on a different team every day, and maybe you're with me one day, and then 3 days we're on the same team. Then maybe
you're hoping to sharpen skills.
Well, and then when you put the uniform on, people respond differently. Some in a positive way, some not. Not
throwing
as much.
Fans and lights.
Yeah, and so it puts it more like what it's going to be, and so you like seeing how people are going to respond with that. Again, the players, even though you try to make practice the exact same as games, this is as close as we can get to game-like stuff, and it's fun. Which again, I think sometimes in sports we forget why we do this in the first place, and the reason is because it's fun, and that's why we all got into it, and we love playing, and we love that part of it. And I think at times players, coaches, everybody, fans can lose sight of really the reason you do it. And
Well, I think
it's great.
And I think this fall too. And as a faculty member, I know some of you at home probably wouldn't realize that, but as a faculty member, it's great. Kudos to James Reed and the athletics people just for everything they're doing to keep things safe and to really, keep athletics kind of going.
Yeah,
even if it's scrimmages. And I know that it's not always without incident, but I'm just proud of their hard work. And baseball's been great. Football had their games, are having games in volleyball. We got soccer having some Friday.
Soccer plays tomorrow.
So all our athletes are again. These are interesting times, but I really appreciate what athletics is doing.
Well, I do too, and they've done a lot of work. And that's the thing. It as a coach at Angelo State, it's great because you do know how much hard work and how much effort those people are putting in, and how much they're on our side.
For sure.
And you just wish they were the people in charge at every institution in the country.
Oh, absolutely.
So
yeah,
because it's not true at other places. And anyway, it seemed. But like I say, we've been going at it a long time, and haven't had any issues. So we're going to keep on.
And then after the Fall World Series, what else? We're doing the home run derby, right?
We'll do the home run derby. Yeah, that's obviously everybody's always welcome to come out and watch, but it's pretty painful to watch pitchers hit.
Well, the pitchers hit, and that's all. But I think it's fun.
Yeah, it is, and it's just a fun deal. They wear their Halloween costume, so we'll do that instead of.
Is that when Cole Wetzel? Did Cole Wetzel?
No, Cole just came out for a regular practice during the spring, and
the legendary Cole Wetzel.
Yeah, so he is. Hopefully, he'll be back here soon.
Kevin Brooks is the president of his fan club, so.
Well, he is outstanding. He's an outstanding artist, and and supporter of Ram Baseball.
Well, he is because he did come out. He has retweeted, maybe. I don't know if he's retweeted.
Oh,
you say he has?
Yeah. I mean. We can call him. You want to get him on the...
Well, we should call him and then call the Moon Pie people.
And then, we'll get him on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe, pipe him in. So, anyway, but yes, so first 3 games, 2-1.
Yeah.
We got game 4 and 5, and it'll be a battle. So, hopefully the dudes are ready to go tonight, and we get another good game and get another good crowd. So
for the fans at home, Moon Pie is, of course, the gold team, and the Ramit 19s are the blue team. So
yes.
I find it's hard, though, to cheer them on because I love them all. So I can't. But I did put money on. I didn't put real money. I was rooting for the Ramit 19s, but then I'm cheering for both, and I hate it. I'm a man conflicted.
Are you? It's hard, but that's the thing. Just as a fan, I would choose the Moon Pies. Because I like Moon Pies a lot better than I like COVID-19.
Yeah.
So
what an interesting name. Do they come up with the names, right?
They come up with the names, yes.
But we talked about that last week.
Yeah, we did. But and I'm a big fan of Moon Pies. Nutritious, healthy, and delicious snack.
Shout out to Scotty McCorkle. Or Scott McCorkle.
Yeah, and Scott McCorkle. I want to wish you a happy Coach's Day, belated.
Yeah,
and,
it was National Coach's Day. Did they?
2 days ago.
Did they have a big cake or something?
I didn't even know it was National Coach's Day. That's the thing. People who makes this stuff up?
I think there's a national day for everything.
Is there a governing body?
It's the other day was like
National Daughter's Day and National Son's Day.
National Brown Puppy Day. I mean, everything has a day.
Yeah, why?
I think it's just so people can post things.
Or the greeting card industry. It used to be a conspiracy. It was the greeting card industry.
Like
Valentine's Day,
boyfriend appreciation, girlfriend appreciation, then spouse appreciation, and then appreciation. I mean, it's everything has a day or a wristband,
which is it's ridiculous. I think it's the participation trophy generation of everybody has to have a day to honor themselves. We have every walk of life.
Yeah,
it to me it's stupid.
Well, to me, I stay focused on the goal at hand, and the goal at hand is it's spooky season. I love Halloween.
I hate Halloween.
I love Halloween because I love candy and I like scaring people. Like I like jump scares and stuff like that. And I grew up watching horror films. I really like 70s, 80s horror films. So I like the original Halloween from '78.
Okay.
Jamie Lee Curtis,
I don't think I've ever seen
her
that.
debut, and then
That was Jamie Lee Curtis's
Jamie
debut.
Lee Curtis' debut. She was
Really?
like 18 years old.
Was she really? She's from Texas, isn't she?
I don't know that. Maybe
She's famous.
she is famous, but I don't know.
So
I don't know
she's
if
probably from Texas.
Anyway,
I think that's sort of a rule.
well, maybe so. And then I love the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. But when I was a kid in the 80s, I was always too terrified to watch them.
Yeah,
I watched them and then I couldn't sleep.
That was the first rated R movie I ever saw. So I was in 7th grade. I'm not old enough to go. And I used to keep the rebound chart for like basketball.
Nice.
Rebound chart for a college where I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
And they were at their tournament, and so they're going to take all the guys to a movie. And they're like Nightmare on Elm Street. And I was like, I can't go.
Yeah.
I'm not old enough. And coach is like, you can go. I'm going with you. And then, oh my gosh, I had nightmares forever. So yes, I did not like that movie at all.
Yeah.
And I'm a big wuss.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that was it.
But I think
in
today's
Snyder, Texas, by the way.
and
is
today's
where I saw
movies
it.
are just really gory because I think that sells.
Oh, see, I can't handle the blood.
But I like the stuff that you don't see that makes it scary, So that's why I liked like Jason, like stuff like that. It was just kind of creep up scare, jump scare.
Yeah.
And it was gory at times, obviously, as the movies progress. But anyway, and that's what I love about Halloween. But also, since I've been involved with baseball, the home run derby's fun because a lot of our guys dress up and they go kind of crazy. And so we've had some great costumes.
Best, I still say, is Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan was good.
Joe Scott
I
Pace.
thought Riley and Austin's
Very good.
duo,
Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory costume was great.
With Chaz Michaels and, God, what was the other guy's name? I can't remember.
I think the Will Ferrell costume gets done a lot. Was it?
J-Bar.
Yeah, but what is the Will Ferrell movie where he plays basketball?
Oh, Semi-Pro.
I feel like
Cinematic masterpiece.
I always feel like that's a costume every year by somebody.
Yeah.
But no, it's a good time. Watch them get all goofy and have a good time, and it's kind of the last big thing until
Yeah, it is, and then watch the pitchers
the
try and
spring,
hit, which is always brings some humor.
So I'm a bit nervous. Because we don't have our usual guests, and it's probably close to forwards time, but I don't know how we're going to do it.
I was going to say, I was thinking about that.
Maybe
I'm going to let
since
you give me 4 words.
This is going to be a ratings
But
bonanza.
I'm worried to tell you that right now because now you'll be thinking of really hard words. But I'm ready for the challenge.
So we're going to do
Had a good night's
4
sleep.
words, the Kevin Brooks edition, which is like the only one ever.
No, that's okay. Well, let's just go back through again the annals of time. So no, it used to be me having to do the 4 words. Like people would give me 4 words, I had to.
And
put
then
them
you
in
would do the sentence.
I had to do it every time.
Now you offer it. And
Now I offer it.
Our
Things
players
have,
butcher.
the show has changed. When the show debuted in Canyon, Texas, in that would have been about 2010.
the hot tub one.
That's not where it debuted. We were well into season 3 or 4 by then, but I think we were in Canyon playing West Texas before the first game on Saturday, and West Mantooth, greatest SID in the history of SIDs. Anyway, was like, hey, got the camera, here's the mic, y'all two go. And it was such a hit, it got its life of its own. If I remember right, too, we just sort of talked about what a dump West Texas A&M was and their field. So it was great, and that still sort of remains true to this day, probably.
So the longer you talk, the more it gave me time to think of 4 words, which is great.
So that is. But anyway, yes, it moved on, and we do really need to come out with a greatest hits DVD.
I think our producers are coming up with a compilation.
Are they? Yeah, we can do that when we're out on hiatus. How they do that.
Titled The Essential Ram Talk.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. And so
4 words.
For 1999.
Are you ready?
Is it that time?
I think it is time.
Time to bust a rob?
We've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
I don't need 3 minutes for this.
I think
Are
you
kidding
might.
me?
Okay, but well, so
Go ahead.
magnification,
Okay.
house plant,
Okay.
beam,
Okay.
and Cheeto.
Cheeto? Mm-hmm. All right. Let me repeat the words.
Okay.
Houseplant.
Mm-hmm.
Cheeto.
Mm-hmm.
magnification, and sunbeam?
Beam.
Beam. All right. One more time. Houseplant,
Houseplant.
beam,
Beam.
Cheeto,
Cheeto.
magnification.
Magnification.
Okay.
Those are your 4 words.
The magnification of the sun's beam on the Cheeto caused... I forgot the 4th word. Caused the plant
Yeah.
to expand. Did you say plant?
I did not say plant.
All right, it's magnification, sunbeam.
Do I become head coach now? I don't know how that works.
Magnification, sunbeam, Cheeto, and what was the 4th word?
Magnification, beam, Cheeto, and now I don't remember the 4th word. This is really just chaos. This is what happens.
What was the 4th word?
The 4th word was
Houseplant.
just plant.
And I said plant.
Yeah.
Was it houseplant or was it plant? Because
It
if it was
was
plant,
houseplant.
I got it in there.
Yeah.
So, the magnification of the sun's beam on the Cheeto caused the plant to grow. That was going to be my house plant to grow.
Okay.
I just couldn't get that last word. I had a great sentence in my head, and I forgot the 4th word.
You're up there with Derek Wynn now, though. It's kind of weird.
I forgot a word. That's a big deal. But I said it with my chest and was very
He did.
confident.
He was very
Again,
confident.
That's the thing. You always just got to say it confidently.
So I'm going to be
And it started off with 3 words, by the way, and has expanded to 4.
4 words. I'm going
Way back in the day.
to give that a generous B-.
Oh, that's a horrible grade. That it deserves way, way worse than that.
Worse than that?
Way worse.
Okay, well, I'll give it.
I left out 75 or 25% of the. No, I did say plant instead of house plant, so maybe I get 12%. Okay, you could start me at an 87 and then subtract from there.
So I'll give you a C+.
Okay,
78.
fair.
In honor of Jamie Lee Curtis in the original Halloween, 1978. You get a 78, a C+ for this one, which is still generous,
Yeah.
technically. He is the host, though, so I think I have to kind of be.
No, you don't. See, I'm fine with that.
It was a tough one, though. That was a tough one. Magnification.
No,
I
wasn't.
talked
And
about
I
it
had
today.
that's the thing. I was good. I just forgot the 4th word. I'm out of practice,
Yeah.
and I'm getting older.
Yeah.
So
Well, I thought you'd.
I need like somebody with an earpiece.
Yeah.
You know, like giving me the
Yeah.
the thing.
Got a
But
fly on your cap. Hang on. Just getting the fly off.
anyway,
So, is it time? I think it's time. Yeah.
it's time.
So
All right.
come out tonight to Foster?
Yeah, Foster Field at First Community Credit Union Stadium
At Norris Diamond?
at Norris Diamond. Anyway, 6:30, Game 4, and then tomorrow night the finale. Hopefully, it's 2-2 and Game 5's 4-all. But
Bring the family.
irregardless, which is that a word?
It is not.
See, regardless, we will have a Game 5 at 6:30 tomorrow.
Sounds great.
All right.
Do it.
Thanks, Ram fans. See ya.
See ya.